Uchekon Nongchup Zilla Parisad, Seram Nikon, President in charge of Kada, Hizam Priyo Kumar, SDPO of Porompat Police, Sarangajit Loitongbam, OC of Irulbung Police, Asem Samachuron, and former advisor of Kada, Tingom Mangi, attended the inaugural function. General Secretary of Kada, Dipenjit Ningthogzam said, even though Manipur is being identified as the powerhouse of sports and its rich cultural heritage, Manipur stands second position with number of HIV/AIDS affected people all over India. Therefore, as part of measure to save the youth from the impact of using intoxicants, the leadership training camp was organized. Elections of college students' unions of 25 government colleges were held today. Voting began at 9 in the morning and concluded at 12 noon. There is no report of any untoward incident happening during the elections. Now, the staff of Directorate of Economics and Statistics Manipur today observed the Business Awareness Week as they pledged for a corruption-free India. The observance was organized as per the instructions of the Central Vigilance Commission. Dr. P. Jauna Kamai administered the oath for a corruption-free nation. Speaking on the occasion, the director explained why government employees or any servicemen need to take the oath for a corruption-free nation.
Corruption-free India, my vision corruption-free India habigi theme da tawbani. Corruption se yaringke individual ki side te gisu, organization ki side te gisu fight tawba, eradicate tawba haibatare. Eradicate tawba ngamningai gi awareness ama spread tawraga, mayam gi contribution se tawraga, eradicate tawba ngamningai gi tawse habigi pandamdani.
Churachandpur police apprehended a man along with a 9mm pistol with 5 live rounds from his house at Vengnom, New Lamka at Churachandpur. The man has been identified as K. Ginjaliand. Churachandpur police have registered a case against Ginjaliand, it is reported. Now, cycle block level Miss Good slated to be held today at cycle headquarters has been postponed due to bad weathers. The beauty pageant will now be held on November 4 at the same venue. ISTV will broadcast the beauty pageant live on the day. The candidates who won the Panchayat elections for Pradhan, Jilla Parisad member and ward members of Thanga Assembly constituency were felicitated at Thanga Nagaram Laimarel Community Hall. The felicitation program was organized by the United Club, Thanga, MLA T. Robindro, Vice President of MIDA, M. Ashni Kumar, and Acting President of the club, Oinam Gulamjat, also attended the felicitation program. MLA T. Robindro appealed to the newly elected leaders and those who did not win the election to make joint efforts to develop the constituency. District Legal Services Authority, Bishnupur and New Life Foundation, Manipur jointly organized a one-day interactive session on drugs and crime and its preventive measures under the sponsorship of Manipur State Legal Services Authority at the conference hall of Sendra. District Sessions Judge C.H. Brajachand, Additional SP Bishnupur, David Paiklam, Registrar General of High Court of Manipur, A. Gyaneshwar attended the interactive session. Secretary of New Life Foundation, L. Pisak said the interactive session was organized with an aim to check drug abuse and crime. Students of Kumbi College today protested against the rescheduling of the college election on November 2. Students' Union of the college also condemned the act of vandalizing college properties by some volunteers of a students' organization yesterday. Students also root out corruption from Manipur.
Si October ki tarik kuntra dagina November ki tarik mari phawba sayol musubna pangthok kadoriba Vigilance Awareness Week maruina corruption ki mayokta corruption lehendanaba laibak sida adugumba di local level program sigi manuk chana ini ngasi maruina parliament khudingi sugumba awareness program si pangthok no so ini khanang reloina ini miyamda sigi sugumba nimitsi ugopogi nimitsi ka mari lena miyam pijani ma paujil si corruption haibasi yam sathiba India gumba or Manipur gumba laibak yam sathina effect over laitaba amadi araiba anigi marakta sauna khenaba porba aduga achumba ni saktam mangtharakna bagi masa oiba adugumba sathiba laina amani.
Minister of Social Welfare Nemcha Kipgen asserted that every person is born with an innate quality and the Department of Social Welfare is continuously working on exposing the hidden talents of persons with disability. Minister Nemcha Kipgen was speaking at the 33rd Foundation Day celebration of Deaf and Mute School, Takilpat. State Commissioner for Persons with Disability Manipur, Dr. R.K. Kumarjit, and Joint Director, Department of Social Welfare, Surendra S. Shishak, also attended the celebration. Joint Director Surendra S. Shishak stated that the conditions of blind school and deaf and mute schools are improving with the special attention from the department. Minister Nemcha Kipgen further added that Person with Disability Act was enacted to make up the shortcomings faced by the person with disability. However, even if there is any issue, necessary steps will be taken up in consultation with officers concerned or cabinet approval will be sought if required.
You are gifted with extraordinary skill and talent. Come forward and exemplify your hidden talents to all so that your talent would be recognized by all. Today I am indeed very happy to learn that the teachers of the government deaf and mute school have been imparting many valuable lessons apart from the academic syllabus with an indomitable, sacrificing spirit so that the student can boost their self-confidence, which will lead them to become a perfect citizen.
The prize distribution program for the first local talent and mathematics competition for the students of schools at Ningthau and its surrounding areas that was held on October 8 was held at the Ningthau Market Community Hall today. The prize distribution program was organized by Youth Education, Sports and Social Development Association, MLA Govindas Konthojam, Director General of State Academy of Training, O. Nabukishore, and Chairperson of Ningthau Municipal Council, K. Mani, also attended the prize distribution program. MLA Govindas Konthojam said education is very important in order to bring about a positive change in the society. Students have great responsibility in trying to bring the change.
Like I dragadi mid tang baga ni haba. Ado like I nana bona bada yes dana lori bada ise ay am thagat chani. Amana amabu respect oraba aina ina toriba ay sinfam basida ningthi jana sangsin bataragadi ngasi prithvi da thoga iba thogai da thogo kaya sing se thok da basu ya na idin lawje maramaduna ay ki sakarna haror singai na hajaring badi kunaya si Nakoi kutta tagadori bani hai base ngasi dagi ai sha sing thamoida soidan phau ko piram bani maramaduna kunaya ma sem badale ba ma sem bada ekoi tingjang kaijang daba gyan laiba lai su mangan itijana laiba tungi na harol mathau dai hai bo pham si thamjabaga loyana mayam pinno khairam jari.
Now, Minister of Consumer Affairs Karam Sham said that the allegation made against him by outlaw organization is a political conspiracy. He was speaking to media persons at his residence today. Karam Sham clarified that earning of monthly 100 crore rupees meant for beneficiaries are totally baseless. Even though there are incidents of misuse of benefits during the reign of the past government, Kerosene submitted a memorandum to the principal of the college and officer in charge of the Kumbi police demanding conduct of the election at the earliest. Now, Arubam Tennyson bagged gold medal in 30 kg Jeet Kunedo in Asian Combat Games 2017 held at Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, Guwahati from October 26. Arubam Tennyson is the son of Arubam Bimol Mite and Arubam Ongbi Ganita Devi of Uripok. Tennyson is currently studying in class 7 at Heritage Convent. Tennyson had also won gold medals in national championships. And now in national news, the Supreme Court on Monday deferred the hearing in the politically contentious Article 35A case by 3 months, news agency reported. The Apex Court was set to take up the clutch of petitions challenging the constitutional validity of Article 35A, a provision incorporated in the Constitution that empowers the Jammu and Kashmir legislature to define permanent residents of the state. 4 petitions demanding striking down of the provision have been listed before a bench of Chief Justice Deepak Mishra and Justices A.M. Khanwilkar and D.Y. Chandrachud. Delhi-based NGO We the Citizen had filed the main petition in 2014 before 3 more petitions challenged the article. Later, they were clubbed with the main one. Now, before we wrap up, here's a quick reminder of the headlines once again. Mere ability to read and write is not education. Ability to instill wisdom in people's mind is education, says Manipur Governor Dr. Nazma Heptullah. Corruption is a disease that destroys truth between haves and have-nots, asserts CM N. Biren. Social Welfare Department trying to exploit innate talents of disabled persons, points out Minister Nemcha Kipkip. And that's all we have in this session of News Bulletin. Thank you for watching ISTV English News. Bye-bye. And gas refills are supplied regularly after he became minister. The allegation made against him is totally baseless. He asked for appropriate proof that he has misused the benefits. The minister said he will readily resign if any proof is produced in public that he has misused benefits.
Mamangi previous government gi matamda aina government hek parakpadagi tha taruk tareki seng mangbagi wafam kaya akuida laki matamdu dadi Maoist Communist Party adi lepak nungsibasi kari dauraga laige prajagi raisi matna phanganna honari ngai gi perot sida tha amada lupa crore sama minister na kanaomba mioi kharaga lautunarga paisa tale haibasi yamna adi basis laitaba sabsana karamba tha minister na sing yonthoki ba yauge aduna lal hobadi thabak to haningi yamna personal oiba mongda kanaguma kharagi pin sinda thabak tawba oiba waragadi masidi Manipur da leiba organization khuding maki ijat soning ai ni aduna summa thawong singsi adi minister isagi saitagi Manipur gi praja gi chakthung manna ba honagi bisu leite maram janabu hairagadi madugi sabsaba evidence puthogadi Maoist Communist Party in Hydraga Ishana Yana at the resign toge. Yam Tonapana resign toge.
People have been facing immense hardship due to incessant rainfall since last 36 hours. The rain have wreaked havoc on the paddy crops almost ready to be harvested, causing a great deal of worries for farmers. Vast tracts of the paddy fields have been flooded once again due to the incessant drizzling for the past many hours. The farmers are not sure whether the crop can be harvested or not. Meanwhile, people are apprehensive that yet another flood may occur because of the continuous rainfall. IGAR South organized a Ningol Chakoba program at Haplong Hall at Mantri Pukri today. Major General of IGAR South, Birendra Singh, officers of Assam Rifles, women of different communities, players, singers and eminent women personalities attended the Ningol Chakoba celebration. Gifts were handed over to the women after launched from the site of IGAR South. Workshop on measles, rubella vaccination campaign and training program of trainees held at Classic Grand under World Health Organization. State SMO of World Health Organization, Dr. Pranay Datta, WHO delegates Dr. Savajit, Dr. Dennis Ahmed and Daya Shankar of UNICEF were present at the inauguration of the workshop. Director of State Health Services, Dr. K. Raju said the workshop was held as a preparation for measles rubella vaccination campaign, which will be held from February to March next year with an aim to eradicate measles.
Measles and rubella have the measles is quite like uptopimony, Masi virus Makalamana Tony, Masina Koya Haksang, the infection to Ragadi, fever Karatoni, other like uptokani, the brain, the Sankaragana encephalitis. Togani, the spinal cord, the sacral spinal cord infection, Togani, the ging a sagi, spasm toba, convulsion toba, Masimayam Togani, India the measles, Pura, Loco Hinaba, Amadi, Kui rubella se, controlled on number 2020 Bauda, controlled on Nabagi, Pandamda, another patient se, Manipur introduced Togani.
Inauguration of Sanamahi Kiong constructed at Nomaiching scheduled tomorrow has been postponed in view of the inconveniences that may cause to people due to deplorable condition of the approach road. Addressing a press meet at Manipur Press Club, Publicity Secretary of Lining Thau Sanamahi Thaugal Kanglup, Laishram Poiriton said the newly constructed road from Sanjenbam to Sanamahi Kiong is in bad shape due to incessant rain and therefore the inauguration of Sanamahi Kiong had to be postponed for some time. Office bearers of Foundation for University of Lining Thau Sanamahi Culture were also present at the press meet.
Lambi like come to air, put a new woman put up a mapam yawre, around the giddy, I don't know if she could Java, she lack, but she did a book like Sarkar, Quay and Pinjada, Quitam Jabani, Sarkar, Sidai, Kitangana, Shembiram Batar Gadi, highly was here, Yamna Nuaina, Quipang Tuxadana, Leva Punjau, Tina Yam Nuaiba, a Queen Manjarapa, a Halaman, Singasindalam, the Mziki, Ningi Weba, a Chowakalona, Yamapu part of Pangtuxa and Gadamni.
3-day residential leadership training camp organized by Kada kicked off from October 29 at the Community Hall of Kongmung Zone 4 and 5. Member of mere ability to read and write is not education. Ability to instill wisdom in people's mind is education, says Manipur Governor Dr. Nazma Heptulla. Corruption is a disease that destroys the truth between haves and have-nots, asserts CM N. Biren. Social Welfare Department trying to exploit innate talents of disabled persons, points out Minister Nemcha Kipgen. Hello and welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Kishore Chandrawang Kimcha with the news in details. Governor of Manipur, Dr. Nazma Heptulla, today asserted that mere ability to read and write cannot be considered as education, but ability to instill wisdom, knowledge in the minds of the people is education. Dr. Nazma Heptulla was speaking at the Silver Jubilee celebration of the Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur today at the auditorium of Manipur State Film Development Society, Palace Compound. Governor also stressed on the need to invest more in education to take the country to next level and on the role of education in promoting culture and tradition of different communities inhabiting in the state. Maintaining that Manipur is blessed with rich traditional arts and crafts, Governor Dr. Nazma Heptulla also stated that inclusion of such skills in the curriculum can help students in opting alternative career options in their future. Governor Dr. Nazma Heptulla also added that authority concerns will be apprised of the problems facing the students studying in other parts of the country.
How many institutions we have, how many colleges we have, how many factories we have, but the quality of mind behind all those institutions. Because if we have that quality of mind, then only we will be able to progress further. And still it is true that we have to develop a quality of mind, a well-thinking mind, an understanding mind, a mind which looks around their surrounding and see what can be done and what is more needed to be done. That quality of mind is needed. It is true now, after 75 years, what he said at that time in 1928.
Speaking on occasion, Minister of Education T.H. Radheshyam stated that class 11 and 12 is a very crucial stage for students, and therefore council must take the onus of shaping the students at these stages. Maintaining that knowledge, skill and understanding are very important in learning, Minister Radheshyam urged the student community to learn with the knowledge of past, present and future issues.
But education is more than, employment is a very negligible part of education. What is education? It is a quality, holistic approach, preparing a person to lead a meaningful life and also let others to lead a meaningful life.
Chairman of Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur, L. Mahendra Singh, Secretary Dr. Maisnam Vidyasagar, among others, attended at the celebration. An annual report of the council and a souvenir were also released on the occasion. Now, Chief Minister N. Biren has reaffirmed the new government's stand to eradicate corruption in the state. It is our collective responsibility to root out any form of corruption so as to bring inclusive development in the state. The Chief Minister said this while conveying his message to the people of the state in connection with the observance of the Vigilance Awareness Week being organized from 30th October to 4th November 2017. Chief Minister Biren further said that corruption is a contagious disease adversely affecting the socio-economy of the state and destroys the bridge between the haves and have-nots, thus widening the gap between them. He asserted that after the new BJP-led coalition came to power in the state, several steps have been taken up to tackle the issue of corruption. Some of them are setting up of anti-corruption cell, grievance cell, monitoring cell in the CM Secretariat. Appropriate actions have been taken against some corrupt officials. He said, to make a corruption-free Manipur, anti-corruption drives are being conducted against those who are responsible for misusing or misappropriation of public funds and those people who deprive the due rights of the people. The Chief Minister appealed to the people to make a collective effort to